Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And a solid one back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent, accurate, athletic, and he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know when he's under center, we have a shot. First-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate bona fide franchise quarterback to a superstar in the NFL.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Matt Milano there to stop him.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
First and goal, Chargers.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And he will take it in himself. Justin Herbert, touchdown, LA. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead.
Bills nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Johnson now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bills offense are heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as a result of him being your quarterback.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he's going to be brought down 45. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
On play action, Allen, his fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, here is Allen. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And now it's going to be 3rd down. In motion, Shakir. To the air on 3rd down, here's Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Bills first down.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Another Bills.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. In motion, Shakir. Allen goes with a pop pass. And a nice defensive play. They're good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yardage.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
A gain of 15. Well done. Facing 3rd and 14, they pick it up.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little
and of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Bills come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return, here comes Davis. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Chargers offense ready now for their second drive. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
On first down, right back to Hampton. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down, and that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. Nicole Hardman deep to return. The Bills offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down.
That's good for a Bills first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Allen, going to give it to Cook. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. Allen to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. On play action, it's Herbert. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Tight end on the move left. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He gets this one complete to Johnston. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Charger first down.
The Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
McConkey in motion. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the zone read, here's Hampton. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down by Matt Milano. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll be brought down at the 45. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got his man right side. It's complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here, you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit, because that one went nowhere.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angled throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. So, Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Allen will throw. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3. In motion, Shakir. Allen on 3rd down. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Throwing again, it's Allen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 3. On the handoff, this is Cook. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Open man is Palmer. It's complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down. First and 10 at the
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the
Mike, the old
41-yard
adage, you
line.
run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7
A
yards.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 3. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on third and short.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Field goal, a 52-yard attempt.
Prater's kick is good. And the Bills will level the score
Roughing the kicker.
at 10 apiece.
Defense.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board,
Automatic first down.
keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. Here's a handoff to Cook. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Ball carrier taken down at the 19-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9. Play action. It's Allen. There's that man again. Another catch. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal. Here's Cook. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the 2-yard line.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
This is our last chance. This is not the end. Stay tough, boys. Stay tough.
Now here's second and goal. Here's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. Now Prater to tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills are on top. It's 14-10.
The score, Bills 14, Chargers 10.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Davis now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Chargers offense back onto the field for their next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Shotgun now for Herbert. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. That is left side and taken in by Allen. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. To throw is Herbert. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Herbert's pass complete to Keenan Allen. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 48-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Now Herbert again. That one complete to McConkey. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down. There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers start back within a point. It's 14-13.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Allen looking downfield for Coleman. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counterpunch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Justin Aboigbe in there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Out of the gun, here's Allen. This one complete to Palmer. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9
yards.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Now Allen to throw on 2nd down. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
When you call these double moves, you're going for broke. And you're looking to throw this ball over the head of the defense. So give a lot of credit to the defensive backs. Yes, it led to a completion, but this was not the big play the offense intended when the coordinator called that play.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to have a Bills 1st down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A run up the middle with Cook. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take them down for a loss.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Josh Palmer. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. On third down, it's Allen. That is caught. Hooks gets the grab. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's another Bills.
They get 22 yards there. First down, Buffalo.
Yard line.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
The ball comes out. The Chargers have it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are, and I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
The Chargers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
On play action, it's Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down, L.A.
17 yards.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Bills' 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Herbert. The left side, catch made by McConkey. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third down.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
A 36-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chargers will take the lead here in the third quarter. So Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bills offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Allen now on 2nd down. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
To the air on 3rd down, here's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Chargers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll go with Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
21-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. Conklin goes in motion. On play action, now Herbert, and that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. And he is hoping to improve on his 1st attempt. Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he's had it going in the 1st half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're going to try to keep it going. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. Play action. Here's Allen. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdowns Buffalo. His 2nd TD of the game. And this one gives his team the lead. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Prater, extra point is good. And the Bills will up the lead to 5.
21. Chargers 16. Matt Prater set to
So now
kick off.
Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Chargers offense getting set to get back to work. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. Between the tackles for Hampton. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
The 26. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Perfect. He's got his tight end, Arande Gadsden, the 2nd. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain.
They gained 18 yards on that one. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, this is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the 1st down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
49-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. They'll go again with Hampton. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Third and 2. Here we go. Herbert makes the read, decides to hang on, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play.
Well, nothing doing here, Mike. And the key to stopping that on defense is you have to get them before they have a chance to get going. And that's exactly what they're able to do here. No gain, force the 4th down.
The Chargers get set to kick it away. And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick.
A waste of time. Wake up! You're better than this.
On the carry, it's Cook. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Second and a yard. The tight end Kincaid in motion. The fourth quarter begins with a run by Cook. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down, back at the 5.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This one down the field, but will wind up incomplete.
I like the aggressiveness of taking the shot there, but the downside is, Mike, when you find yourself backed up this close to your own end zone, now it brings up 4th down. That is not an enviable situation to find yourselves in. You either got to punt this ball away and play field position, or if you keep that offense out there, you better have a play you feel really good about.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
On 2nd down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it. The defense not biting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down, and that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable, incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up first and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can, and now being first and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. To throw, it's Herbert. He'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown Chargers. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now a big play coming here for the Chargers, who are going for 2.
The Chargers will line up for
On
the
play action
two-point
now,
conversion.
Herbert. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a 1-point game. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. Carry for Cook. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
Tierra Tart on the stop. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, here is Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 3 yards to go.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Allen on third down. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
21 yards.
They get 21 on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown. And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Good for a Bills.
It'll be a pickup of 10. First down,
First
Buffalo.
and 10 at the 31-yard line.
The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. On first down, Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chargers' 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, throw here for Allen. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Gain of 10 yards.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
And he will get into the end zone. Josh Allen, touchdown, Bills. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running, and in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll try it with Cook. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points.
22.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chargers offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 37-yard line.
It is 2nd and a yard. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Another run here with Hampton. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Charger first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. tight end going in motion here. They'll drop to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
And I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's first down. Shotgun now for Herbert. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
And looked like he might have had a lane, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. Second down.
Brings up second and goal.
Disley is the man in motion. One more time with Hampton. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. Johnson now to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Bills offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with first down. There. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Benjamin St-Juste on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Another try, second and 10. He'll run with Cook. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. On the return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready to take over once again. On play action, Allen. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
First and 10.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's second down.
Up second and 8.
Once again, it's Cook. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of
14
yards.
on the pickup. Good for a Bills first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Buffalo.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Davis, the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 4. From the gun, it's Allen. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Here's a third down and 4. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
A 44-yard attempt.
This kick is good. He knocks it through. And they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime.
Of course they would have loved to finish this with a touchdown, of course. But this is the next best thing. You come out here in overtime, you get the early lead going up by 3, and now you put it on your defense. Can they come up with one stop to win this football game?
So the opening drive of overtime yields 3. Can the opponents respond? They receive the kickoff now. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers offense ready to take over once more. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 4. Hampton trying to work inside. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
They'll look to set up the screen here. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Chargers, first down. A gain of 15. And the Chargers, first down.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screen plays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screenplay.
Herbert now on first down. And that one incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. He's got room at the 30. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A huge play there in overtime. Pickup of 46 yards.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. I'm this play caller. I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal. Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Is it time to turn to the running game to get in? 3rd and goal coming up. Vidal. No signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal.
Let's get a camera on this defensive coordinator, Mike. He's got to be fired up from what he sees from this defense. Huge stop there. No gain. Forces a 4th down.
So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker in a big spot. This to extend the overtime. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This one he's got to have. The kick is good. Under pressure, he delivers. And we continue on. So, the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Johnson now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bills' offense about ready to take over once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. Now Allen. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
At the 48-yard line.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
On the move past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Buffalo.
First down.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free leash at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the first down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. On the ground once more, it's Davis. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
He'll go again with Davis. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Bills first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come 4th down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up 1st and goal.
Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So a big kick coming for the veteran Matt Prater. This one to win it in overtime. This kick is good. He got it. It took overtime, but they will walk off the field with the victory. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here in OT, and the final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.